Have you ever wondered how a young boy, born into a modest family, considered lazy, unfit for studies, and often doubted by everyone around him, could rise from obscurity and rejection to become one of the most influential thinkers in human history? This is the incredible journey of Charles Darwin, a journey that reminds us that greatness is often born out of struggle, doubt, and perseverance. Charles Darwin was not born into privilege, nor was he hailed as a genius from the start. In fact, he struggled with traditional education, failing to impress his teachers, and was often dismissed as someone with little potential. His father criticized him, his peers doubted him, and Darwin himself often questioned his worth. Yet in those quiet moments of insecurity, when the world doubted his path, a fire burned within him. A relentless curiosity about nature, about life, about why creatures existed as they did. And while society pushed him toward conventional careers in medicine and clergy, Darwin battled failure after failure, unable to fit into molds others created for him. Until the turning point arrived when he boarded the HMS Beagle, a voyage that would shape his destiny. But even that opportunity was not handed to him easily. He had to fight against doubts, his own health issues, seasickness, and the constant fear of failing again. Yet he endured, collecting evidence, observing nature, watching the patterns of life unfold before his very eyes. And in those long years of exploration, he transformed weakness into strength, rejection into purpose, fear into vision. Darwin faced ridicule when he first began to share his ideas. Many considered them absurd, dangerous, even blasphemous. His revolutionary theory of natural selection challenged the very foundation of belief systems and faced violent opposition from scholars, society, and even friends. And yet, in the face of such criticism, Darwin stood firm, believing in the truth of his work, rewriting, refining, and dedicating his life to one cause, proving that perseverance and courage could turn failure into fortune. The road was not easy. With constant illness, self-doubt, and isolation, Darwin often thought of giving up, but he never did. And that persistence led to his magnum opus, On the Origin of Species, a book that shook the world and forever changed the way humanity understood life, evolution, and its place in the universe. From a struggling, misunderstood boy to a world-renowned scientist, Darwin's story is a testimony that no matter how many times the world tells you that you are not enough, no matter how many times you fail, no matter how often you feel lost, if you stay true to your vision, if you hold on through the storms, your struggles can lead to a success greater than you ever imagined. Charles Darwin went from poverty of recognition, poverty of belief in himself, and poverty of health to the richness of knowledge, the richness of discovery, and the richness of legacy that continues to inspire millions today. So, remember, when life breaks you down, when failures pile up, when doors seem closed, think of Darwin. The man who turned rejection into revolution, doubt into discovery, and failures into the foundation of one of the greatest success stories in history. His journey proves that success is not about where you start, but about how relentlessly you keep moving forward, how firmly you believe in your purpose, and how courageously you refuse to give up. Because in the end, success belongs not to the privileged, not to the lucky, but to the persistent, to the dreamers, to those who never surrender. And that is the timeless legacy of Charles Darwin.